Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
Hello, everyone. This is Roger Chen from University of San Francisco Center for Business Studies and Innovation in Asia Pacific. First, Joan, we want to thank you for supporting and joining our interview program. Would you please briefly introduce yourself?
Sure, Roger. Thank you for inviting me. It's good to be here. So my name is June Yang. A little bit about myself. Most recently, I was at Google Cloud for the past 5 years. And first, I was responsible for the compute infrastructure, AI infrastructure, and block storage business at Google Cloud, which is the largest business unit within Google Cloud, with multiple billions of dollars of revenue annual basis. The second part of Google Cloud, I was asked to take over the AI business. So I was responsible for the whole portfolio of AI products coming out of Google Cloud, as well as industry solutions that's applying AI and other advanced technology to various specific industry sectors as well. Prior to that, I was at VMware for almost 10 years and did a variety of roles and responsibility over there. I was responsible for vSphere business, which is a flagship business for VMware for a number of years. And I also had the opportunity to do in-house startup, and that's jointly sponsored by both VMware and Dell and so forth. And so it's been great to kind of running and scaling different business inside these corporations. And currently, I'm on the board of several corporations, both public and private. So I think certainly being able to innovate and scale businesses are really, some of the key discussions we have at the boardroom as well.
Product development, managing internal and market issues.
Airbnb had a major reorganization. They basically kind of get rid of the traditional product management function. But one of the issues they are facing, caused them to do the reorganization is to basically combine the marketing and a product development, because they want the people who do the new product development be able to tell the story, to understand the customer. In other words, integrating market facing and engineering work together. So what's your kind of view on that for, kind of leading the product development team, be able to integrate both market facing issues as well as the product development issues?
Which company was this?
It's an Airbnb, actually.
Okay.
You can check that. They had a major reorganization. But one of the key reasons is they try to make the people who lead the product be able to understand the market, be able to tell the story, of course, also lead the product development work. So by integrating these kind of external market-facing or operation-facing functions, they felt is more kind of effective in promoting the new product. And also, obviously, you educate the market as well, rather than just do the brand marketing.
Yeah, so I think there's a whole spectrum of, think about, product marketing to product management, to product owner and so forth, right? There's a whole spectrum of these areas. And I think, there's a variety of ways this can work, depends on the company and so forth. I do think it's really important for product managers to really understand their market, understanding their customers, and understanding their users, right? And so I don't believe in, product manager can be good product manager if they never talk to customers. They just kind of sit in their own isolation and trying to dream up some things, and especially from an enterprise perspective. And I think to me, it's like a big part of the job of product manager. It's actually external facing. It is talking to your customers, your large customers, your early leading customers, and so forth, and sometimes very challenging customers as well. On the product marketing side, right, that is a more outbound function, and not all product managers are good product marketers, and vice versa, right? So I think those are kind of different kind of skill sets. And I think what I would want to differentiate is between product marketing versus corporate marketing, right? So when I think about product marketing, they sit much closer to the product. They understand what a product is. They can think about messaging, positionings, and kind of really be able to articulate the value effectively. when I think about corporate marketing, that's kind of where it's actually doing a lot of these, could be doing kind of those kind of like event planning, like this big events, and they're doing
Or
it.
maybe
They
branding
do
a
a
little
lot of
bit.
these,
Yeah.
kind of brand campaign. They do, kind of kind of websites and so forth, right? I think those things are really more of a spectrum. I think that work needs to be done. How it divides up, I think there's multiple ways that can be divided up, but I think it's just more clear about these are the type of work that needs to be done, who's doing them, and there's very much a clarity in terms of who's doing this type of work. Where it gets confusing is that you have either too many of these. It's like we have product owner, we have product manager, we have product marketing, we have corporate marketing, and we have other stuff, but without necessarily clarity for these. And I think especially at the smaller company level, you probably want to have fewer of these kind of roles,
Yeah.
but have much more cleaner, sort of ideas to say, hey, what is a product marketing person doing? What is a product management person doing? But define the role and the tasks that those folks are responsible for. And I think that would actually be more effective.
That's great, thank you. So my next question, is about identifying and capturing the new opportunities and the trends. Because, actually, for example, the generative AI kind of a wave, some companies kind of missed that, took them big surprise. So relating to that, what's your kind of a reflection on identifying and quickly capturing the new opportunities or trends so that corporation are not kind of left behind or caught them in kind of a surprise when the trend arrives?
Yeah, I think
Mistakes, things like that. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, this is part of the reason why you have Horizon 3 part of your portfolio, because it is actually looking at some of the trend that could becomes more important and in the future and so forth. A lot of times you're doing it really as almost as a hedge, right? You don't know
Yeah.
if it's going to be necessarily go big, but if you miss it, that you can be blindsided, right? So in those cases, it's actually worthwhile to invest a small amounts just to keep it going and just as a hedge to, kind of to your business and so forth. And that actually works out, pretty well. But I think, with a lot of enterprises and so forth, right? I think the technology trend is one thing, but translating the technology into actually usable solutions and where enterprise can take advantage of those and actually draws value, I think is actually more important. And I think I always think about coming from the first principles, right? Like to me, like all the technology pieces, it's a means to the end, right? The end is like, how do I bring more value to the customer? If the technology help to accelerate that, then that's what you want to leverage and so forth. And so I think there's plenty of examples where you don't have to be the first mover, but if you actually identify the right product, the right target, and have the value proposition, you can actually come out quite a bit ahead. And so I think it's really kind of coming from that first principle kind of a mindset.
Thank you for watching.